Throughout the summer, we talked a lot about making sure you drink plenty of fluids, but that tip doesn't expire with the beginning of fall. Plenty of fluids are almost always a good idea. Dr. Milady Murphy is here from the Shelton State Health and Wellness Center to tell us more. Dr. Murphy, it's nice to see you.
Always a pleasure, Danny. Thank you.
You'll be very happy to know that I'm hydrating vigorously throughout the day.
I am so proud of you, Danny. You know, between 50 to 60% of our body is made up of water, and I knew you knew that.
Yes.
And that's why hydration is important, because little things like lifestyle may get in the way of the hydration process, like drinking lots of sodas, caffeinated drinks, sweating, whether through exercise or manual labor or just life's daily activities. Also, when you go to the bathroom, you lose a lot of that. And we don't replace often enough the fluids that we need to maintain our health. Some of the side effects of dehydration that we don't think about are like afternoon headaches, lethargy, fatigue, even joint pain, the loss of synovial fluid. But when you hydrate, proper hydration counteracts that. Now you may say, okay, well, how much should we be drinking? Was that your next question, Danny?
I was just going to let you go.
Thank you, Danny. You know, most clinicians that work with the body, understand that, you know, as a rule of thumb, 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. But gastroenterologists are even more specific to make sure that we have proper efficiency of our body's biochemistry. They recommend half of our body weight in ounces of water. So if you're 140 pounds,
which I am not, but thank you.
You should be drinking 70 ounces of water.
Right.
That's right. And so that is a really good rule of thumb, especially, you know, our lifestyle. We're drinking a lot of caffeinated drinks these days.
Oh, absolutely.
People are doing energy drinks. Then they may participate in some type of physical activity. And what happens are some complications if they're dehydrated going into it. Heat exhaustion is one side effect, cramping. And if you don't treat that heat-related illness with proper hydration, you can go into the more deadly heat stroke. And so that can happen to anybody at any time if you don't hydrate properly. So understanding the rule of thumb with water during the course of a day and infusing it as a positive habit into your lifestyle as an important element of nutrition.
And if the folks at home are skeptical, I am one of the most unhealthiest people that has ever existed. But I have been able to do this. I have a Coke in the morning and the rest of the day until I go back home. While I'm here at work, I drink water all day. Because it's free. And I'm cheap. But on top of that, the things that you mentioned, the fatigue, especially earlier in the afternoon, like 1 or 2 o'clock after you have lunch, that's not near as severe. And most days I just don't even notice it at all. And sure, you spend a lot of time running back and forth to the bathroom, but it's definitely cheaper and you feel better. And I don't know, it's just, and cutting out all that extra soda, I think I've lost a little weight as well.
Yeah, I can say that, Danny. I'm very proud of you.
Oh, well, thank you, Dr. Murphy. And I didn't tell you that, you know, to get praise.
No, I know,
although
but
I appreciate praise. But if I can do it, literally anybody can do it. Because I used to be one of those, you know, drive through the drive-through and get the 32-ounce soda and, you know, have another 32-ounce soda at lunch. And that adds up.
It does add up. And people don't realize the cumulative effects that you're saying in the dehydration process. And, you know, when students are now going back to school, and, you know, we talked about earlier, you know, getting a stomach virus or getting sick. And that will put them in a dehydration effect. And if they don't get rehydrated properly, some serious consequences can occur. So hydration is important for everyone.
Well, you know, the kids, they like to hydrate, but I'm not sure they're always doing it correctly. All right.